Yo, what's up guys, it's Zylic here, and today I'm going to be making a settings video. This is probably one of the most requested videos on my channel. People have kept asking for this, so now I'm making it again. The last one I did was probably like 2 years ago, so there's a lot of changes to the game and my settings since then. Let's start off with the obvious, the actual settings. There's my gameplay settings. I do use toggle lean, everything else is disabled. I think auto lean is on by default. I would disable this. I have max field of view 40, 80, 80. This used to be like 60 with my old settings, but I've changed it to 80 now again. So these are my gamepad settings. I wouldn't copy these. Just go ask like an actual controller player for these. I don't play controller, so. And my sound settings, I don't have my own spawn sound or my teammate spawn sound. I do have the enemy spawn sound though. Now for my HUD settings. These are my HUD settings. I have display name, and then I have display full names and leaderboard. This is so you can actually still see the @ on the leaderboard, but when you're in game and you kill someone, it won't show in the kill feed. That's why I use that. And I hide auth indicators and domination because these never change, right? But hardpoint and patrol, they move around, so I keep those on. And obviously having the grenade timer is good. These are my colors for my teams. I haven't changed these for a very long time. I really like the yellow and the purple. And these are my outlines. I change this every now and then. Right now they're white. Should be as white as it gets. I'm pretty sure the white is just a whole lot of F's, so I'll probably do that. And I don't use friendly outlines. A lot of people asked how I have white outlines on the enemies, so this is why. This is why. And my crosshair. This is one of the most asked things in my comment section, and it's actually crazy. This is my crosshair. Size 22, thickness 2. This is the color, and it's a custom crosshair. If you do not have a custom crosshair game pass, and you want this crosshair, buy it, and then this is the ID. 6976840158. That's my X scale, that's my Y scale, and yeah, that's it. This is a completely customizable crosshair. So if I put this to red, it'll be red. If I put this to blue, it'll be blue. Huge thanks to my friends. I think it was Pure and Knock. I don't know which one's it. I don't know who made it originally, and fucking, you know, I don't know which one of them made it. I don't know which one made it originally. Pure or Knack, I don't know, but still, that's where I got my crosshair from. I use a yellow color because yellow is just the easiest to see for me. But using stuff like cyan, really good color to see, and then green, really easy to see color. I just like yellow. Don't have dot, fucking transparency. Everything's at 0 over here, but yeah, this is the big thing. I have a custom crosshair. That's my settings for it. Now my keybinds, I changed these like a few days ago because I've started to play Siege, and on that game you use toggle lean with EQ lean. These used to be on my mouse buttons on LNK, but now I use this is what I use now. I don't know why I have touch on my jump. I don't play mobile, but all right. I have my crouch on V. This is just easier for me to hit with my thumb because I use my thumb to slide and stuff, so it's just a lot easier to slide with my thumb. And then my prone is set to C, so I can really easily just like move my thumb across them, and I'll still have my pinky on shift, right? So it just makes super jumping a lot easier because I'll always have my pinky on shift, so I can always run. Then I can also prone spam with my thumb. I can do shit like that, and it makes super jumping a lot easier having them really close together. That's why they're on V and C. Lean is E and Q. I use toggle lean. So this is only because of Siege. I started to play Siege, so this is what I use on Siege, so it's what I use on Bad Business now. I used to have mouse buttons, but they're set to different things. The rest of these settings are going to be pretty weird. Attack and aim are normal. Reload. Inspect is on F. My aim mode is on my middle mouse button. My firing mode is on Y. I don't use firing mode. This used to be on fucking like period or some shit. So like quick melee, quick throw, these are the worst settings in the game. Unbind these. It says it's quick, but it's slower than just pressing 3 and left clicking. And quick throw is slower than just pressing 4 and left clicking. So it's not quick at all actually. This is the weird part. Equip primary 1, equip secondary 3, equip melee L, equip throwable 4 and K. I'm gonna explain these. Primary is on 1, obviously. Secondary, I mean, I don't like hitting 2. I think 3 is a lot easier to hit than 2. So that's why I use 3. And because my mouse buttons are normal now, I have nothing to use them on. My mouse button 4, which is the closest to my palm, is on my melee. And the further away from my palm 1 is on my throwable. So 3 for secondary, 1 for primary, and then I can press my mouse button for my knife. So very simple stuff. I just recently changed these, so but this is probably what I'm gonna be running for very long time. I don't think interact is even a button on this game. So I have it on Z, but I don't think people even use it. I don't think you can use it. So just putting that out there. The rest of this is pretty normal, but I have my vote yes and vote no on F1 and F2. My miscellaneous settings, I have pretty much everything disabled here, other than invert flashbang. This just makes your flashbangs black, so it's not white, and you don't get flashbanged IRL. I have map textures disabled and ragdolls disabled. I like seeing my arms, so I don't have this disabled, and it also looks pretty bad on videos having arms off, especially for someone who likes having their arms on. I don't know. And I would have these all these disabled and all these as well. You can have super sprint effect. I sometimes turn this on and off depending on how I feel. This just tells you when you can slide. I'll show it in game. If I try to immediately slide from a run, I can't slide. But as soon as I run for a little bit, that little super sprint effect comes on my screen and then I can slide. So it literally just tells you when to slide. If you're a new player, I would probably use this so you know when to slide and when that window comes up. It helps out a lot with getting used to slide timings and stuff. But yeah, I keep it off. Sometimes I turn it on though. And these are my noisemaker sounds. That's my kill sound. It used to be a rust headshot, but I just changed it to this. This is my assist, and this is my hit, and my headshot. Literally just the same sounds. It's my volumes, and yeah, that's for my settings. Now I'm gonna explain some other things that some people might ask. How do I have invisible or empty loadout names? Well, if you have a name on your outfit, if you press rename and then just confirm, it'll be empty. And I've had this for multiple years now. So that's how you get empty loadout names. Another thing is this sticker. This was from an update. I think the code is Shigudo, like this. Yeah, I think that's the code. It gives you the super cool sticker. I use this on a lot of my guns. And these are my Roblox settings. I don't know why I didn't show these earlier, but maximum frame rate 240. This is my camera sensitivity, 0.275. It used to be 2.5, but I made it higher because of Siege. I usually play 6 graphics. I do 10 for thumbnails, 6 for gameplay. Sometimes I drop down to 3. I wouldn't go below 3 because this hurts your how far you can view on Roblox. So I'd at least do 3 or 4. But yeah, usually I play 6. Sometimes I go 7. Sometimes I go 9, but I would never go to 10 unless you're making a screenshot or something. But yeah, that's my sound settings. But yeah, that's my Roblox settings. I'm gonna do a small inventory reveal, so people don't ask. This isn't really settings, but just showing off what I have. Most of pretty much all of these things I've gotten from grinding the game over the multiple years I've played. I now have 300k credits, but that's because a dev gave me credits. And it's really because I don't really play this game too much right now, so I've been really broke, so they just gave me credits so I can buy new shit, make videos on them. I got these really recently, so I've only gone to buy these 2 new outfits. Other than that, everything I've gotten is just me playing the game. These are my gloves. These are my skin colors. A lot of people ask how I get these white skin tones. These come into the shop every now and then. So if you go over here, it'll randomly be here every day. This is when the shop resets. So in 13 hours it resets, and there's a chance that white skin tone's there. So just putting that out there. All of these work. Mime skin is the brightest one though. It literally gives me a neon glow. Then guest skin, life, bacon hair, they're all the same. But mime skin is super bright. And now, so I don't need to do this again. And now this is my client settings file. This is what I put into my Roblox folder. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this right now. What my client settings does is gives me infinite FPS, or well, I don't think it works anymore because Roblox has the 240 FPS cap, but still. And then it gives you Alt Enter, which is true full screen. Full screen gives you less input delay, more FPS, more performance, stuff like that. If you press F11 on Roblox, it's not actually true full screen. You can see it because when I'm pressing F11, you guys can see me going in and out of full screen. When I press Alt Enter, my screen goes black because of display capture. And there, that's not full screen. So yeah, this is actual full screen. Yeah, this fast flag right here. I recommend using it if you want less input delay and stuff. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do it right now. You go to your app data, your users, your name, app data, you go to local. Then you can press R to go to the folders that start with R, and there's Roblox right there. You double click it, you go into versions, you go into this version, you make a setting, a folder called client settings, just like this, capital C, capital S, and then you make a JSON file, and this is what you put in the JSON file. nothing else. And that's it. So that's how you do true full screen and stuff. And I'm gonna put this at the end. If you ever ask for my settings again, or if anyone does, just tell them to go into my description and press the ultimate Zylic sheet. I mean, I'll show you guys right now. This is my newest video. You just go over here, ultimate Zylic sheet for bad business. You click it and you go over here. And this sheet is for all my setups currently. And if you go down here, you can select primaries and stuff like secondaries. These are my secondary setups. And these alt sections, these are for my alternate setups. So sometimes I'll have like a different setup for a different gun, like this mod U. This is the best setup I have, but I'll have another setup that's just for like fun or like for a conversion. So this is like the Beamer mod U. I made a video on this. It was like mod U plus this setup equals maximum dopamine. So I really like the setups I put over here, and I update these as time goes on. These are my settings. You know, my keybinds export is over here. My miscellaneous export is over here. If you want my settings, you can just go into bad business, right? Go over here, misc, import, paste it right here, and then keybinds, import, paste right here. So that's how you get these. I try to update these when I actually change a setting that like makes sense to update, you know? But yeah, that's how you get my keybinds and my miscellaneous. I'll update these all the time. This is the update section. As you can see, I updated my settings today. I'll always put something over here, like if I added a new setup or I updated a new setup, I'll always put it over here. And then there's a tier list section. I need to make a tier list. So whenever I make a tier list, it'll be right here. If you see a tier list video made by me, it's going to be right here. I'm going to try to update it every now and then. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to show you guys. Like really, I don't have anything else to show. Those are my settings. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.